Hello guys and welcome back to Roblox Spinner. In today's video, we'll discuss how ZacharyZaxor may be banned from the Roblox Metaverse. Let's head right into it. The account ban. Instagram blocked Zachary's account because it was an impersonator, despite the fact that he signed up for the site using the platform handle @ZacharyMetaverse. Almost everyone has experienced the anguish of attempting to create a new Roblox account only to be unsuccessful. Each of them is typing furiously, entering the essential information, and so on and so on. Unfortunately, the username they were about to attempt to use had already been used. When we attempt every conceivable combination of our name with a few numerals or decimals here and there, the first thought that springs to mind is what a misfortune. It's difficult not to feel bad for people with names like Ash, Ali, or Ben, because almost every potential version of these had already been used on the internet by someone else at some point in their lives. Anyways, it turns out we didn't have to work as hard as we anticipated to come up with a new username after all. In fact, it was the inverse, because all that was necessary was a simple two-step process that could be accomplished in minutes. The first step is to locate the account by supplying the required username and password. After notifying the authorities, deactivate the account and preserve the username as a memento of what occurred. Of course, I'm joking, but it appears that Roblox isn't here to play games, as proven by the social networking site's decision to do so. The Metaverse has received a lot of attention recently, especially when Facebook chose to change its name to Meta in an attempt to differentiate itself from other social networking sites. The ultimate purpose of this project is to create a new social networking platform housed in a virtual reality environment rich in mini-games, adventure, and interactivity. Because a company formerly known as Facebook looks to be so committed to the entire enterprise, it's changed its name to better communicate that commitment to its consumers. If you think about it, it's feasible that you'll modify your entire identity to better suit your present job. The Twitter handle ZacharyMetaverse refers to Zachary's Twitter handle. When she awakened the next morning, she was surprised to see that her account had been suspended for impersonation. After multiple futile complaints to Instagram, her tale made headlines on a number of news networks, prompting Roblox to modify their attitude and enable her to reclaim her account. Losing your social media account is a terrible experience if you live in a time where social media is critical to do so many aspects of our lives, including our job chances, portfolios, and even the social lives we lead. The good news is that everything worked out in the end. By the way, did you know about the ban? Let us know in the comment section down below. Dying in real life? There's a popular meme doing the rounds on Twitter and Reddit right now that is critical of Meta Filter and its policies, formerly known as Facebook. At the unveiling of the company's rebranding, Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg is alleged to have declared, "If you die in the metaverse, you die in real life." This particular episode is a topic of the documentary film. While memes about Meta Facebook aren't uncommon, this particular one is likely to have struck a chord with a large number of people, given Facebook's less than stellar track record of exploiting their users' data for advertising revenue, as well as how this ethical track record might play out in the metaverse that the company is developing at the time of this writing. Netizens have every reason to be concerned about a future where you can experience economic and social death within Meta's concept of the metaverse, despite the fact that the metaverse is not a real place as we now define space and time. Because of this, Zach's ban is quite severe, even in his personal life. Given that Meta owns and controls all main economic production instruments, it follows that denying you access to the metaverse will result in you dying in economic and social death if the corporation decides to refuse you access. It is possible to be deplatformed by Meta's centralized metaverse and to be left with no identity, no means of ownership of your assets, no access to the value you have earned, and no ways of economically cooperating with anyone else in the metaverse you have been ejected from. If this happens, Zach had to learn all of this the hard way on the trip. Perhaps his admirers will take something away from this. What did you all think about Zach's ban though? Did you know about what happened? Let us know in the comment section down below. But this brings us to the end of today's video, so I hope you guys had fun watching. Give us a like if you did and subscribe to our channel to stay updated. Also activate the bell so you definitely won't miss any of our future uploads, and watch the two videos that are on your screen now because I'm sure you'll love them too. With all of that, thanks for watching. We'll see you all in the next one, but until then, goodbye.